Hey guys, Emma99 here and welcome back to Lotto Specialized Career Mode episode 25 today. We're advancing through the classic season and today we have both Ronde van Vlaanderen and Paris-Roubaix in this episode, two monuments that we are targeting from the start of the season with our team. And despite our slow start in the classics, we've ended up with an amazing victory previous episode, so be sure to check it out if you haven't already, as we have won Gent-Wevelgem, our sponsor objective, thanks to a monstrous ride by Brent van Moer. We're gonna warm up to Ronde van Vlaanderen by playing Dwars door Vlaanderen first off, then we'll take a look at Itzulia, Basque country, where Lennart van Eetveld will be racing for GC, but then all eyes will be in Paris-Roubaix, the mythical race, the Hell of the North. As always, appreciate the support on all episodes from you guys. If you're enjoying the series, make sure to like the video and comment down below your thoughts. But now it's time to face the star-studded lineup of Dwars door Vlaanderen, with our man Arnaud Delis leading the team. We've got Van der Poel racing, Van Aert racing, Remco Evenepoel racing, Mats Pedersen making his classics debut with Jonathan Milan. The opposition as strong as it could be today, but Arnaud Delis, even on a fitness peak, 97% fitness, just a 0 day. And talking about the course, it's actually quite hilly in the last 50-60 kilometers and not many cobble sectors. So maybe Jenno Bergmoos on a +3, Alex Segert on a +3 or Brent van Moer on a +3 may be our leaders today. So I suspect attacks now because we hadn't had many, just had few counterattacks. We are now at the Warenstraat here. And yeah, we still have a 141 rider peloton with energy at our leaders. There goes Thibaut Nys and Krag Andersen setting a high pace to tire out the peloton. Jasper Philipsen, Van der Poel combo, one to look out for with 22 kilometers to go. Attack by Filippo Ganna here. Mats Pedersen is chasing. We're at this group with 5 riders, but Delis and Keely are going to be dropped. Nokkereberg is the final climb with in about 3 kilometers. I think we got to use Alex Segert to chase the pace right now. Turner attacking to Ganna. That is an odd move. And yeah, we're right now in a good position before Nokkereberg. Let's come to the front once again because Van der Poel might attack here. And there's Mathieu van der Poel. Let's get the wheel of him with Jenno Bergmoos here in Nokkereberg. It is quite short and steep. Ganna and Van Dijk 13 seconds clear. But we're in a nice group here following the wheel of Mathieu van der Poel. Let's try to work with Van der Poel here as we have 2 riders. The others are also trying to bridge, but Mathieu van der Poel in the final cobble sector with 5 kilometers to go. We have done quite well, basically sucking the wheel of Mike van der Poel, but no, we lost it. We lost it. Jenno, please, come on. So 99, 3.8 kilometers to go. Let's take the wheel of Ganna. And maybe try to do something. We have just 13 seconds advantage with 2.3 kilometers to go. Do we have any corners? Oh my god, yes, we have corners. Jenno, go 99. Brent van Moer, you at the wheel. That's one corner. That's one more corner. Shall I start sprinting? Yes, I should. Brent van Moer starts sprinting. Ganna, Molano in the final kilometers. 700 meters to go. Stian Fredheim, Jasper Philipsen. Wow. Fredheim and Philipsen, 2 good sprinters, beating us to the line there. But honestly, great result, finishing 3rd. We played that to perfection. It's only enough for 3rd place. We really need Arnaud Delis to have good days because he basically skipped this whole Belgian Classics season. And next up is the big race we have been preparing all year long, Ronde van Vlaanderen time. It's one of our major objectives for our sponsor and one of our biggest aims in this career mode is to win this race. Although we have surprised everyone at Gent-Wevelgem, this is something else. This is the Ronde, and looking at the favourites, you can see why Mathieu van der Poel and Tadej Pogacar lead the line. Jenno Bergmoos is our leader, 75 hills, 74 cobbles, and he's in the fitness peak. Wevelgem winner Brent van Moer is here, and Arnaud Delis with a good day, maybe today, he can be up there fighting with the best. For information, it is the 2020 version. We still do Kwaremont plus Paterberg 2 times in the last 80 kilometers, so by no means it is an easy variant. We're in the outskirts of Antwerp and the race officially has begun. The first good news, Brent van Moor has a +3, 79 flat, 82 stamina on the day. And second good news is that Jenno Bergmoos has a +3. Look at those for the stats, 79 hill, 78 cobbles. We all know his nickname, Big Race Jenno, and he can prove it once again. If he can get a podium, I'll be delighted with that. And I'm aiming for that top 5. I think with those stats, sponsor objective is definitely achievable. Very surprising names at the day's breakaway. Remco Evenepoel is riding Ronde and is in the breakaway with Ben Healy. Surely, guys, you have better things to do at this time of year. Fast forward 80 kilometers and now it's time for the climbs. Starting off with Aude Kwaremont. The breakaway has 4 minutes 30 and it's time to focus. No bad luck just yet and our riders are well placed at the front of the peloton. So we're about to start second Kwaremont. That is 57 kilometers to go. Let's go in front with Kilich and Arnaud Delis. Meanwhile, Jenno Bergmoos also going 88, which allows us to stay in front here because that is Del Grosso, so it's still domestiques for big teams. Van der Poel is here. I don't see POGACAR just yet. He's not in a place to attack. Philipsen and Riesebeek come to the front. Mathieu van der Poel also at the front. Maybe in Paterberg he might try something. Our domestiques are doing well protecting our guys at this climb. So funnily enough, we've passed Paterberg and we still got 77 riders at the front. This is going to be a very explosive finish. Now we see an attack by Van Aert and Tadej Pogacar is following that. Let's get in the wheel with Kilich, Delis. You stay in Brent van Moor's wheel and we try to cover Bergmoos for later on. We've got Koppenberg in 2 kilometers. We gotta be aware of the moves, but this one is not successful. It's Philipsen and Van Aert who have gone clear. Meanwhile, we've yet to clear also Remco Evenepoel. We have not caught him. I don't want to work with Kilich, but I do want to stay in front. Now time for Koppenberg. We have to position ourselves better than what we are doing right now. 700 meter sector, Watzek gets a puncture. Wout van Aert is caught and Van der Poel slowly coming to the front with Tadej Pogacar. This is a crucial moment. They can attack. So they chose not to, but we've got climb after climb now. Steenbreek Dries first. And I gotta, position myself better. Right now, Jenno Bergmoos at the front with Alex Segert doing the pace, giving the pace to the peloton. And we're about to be the head of the race because Remco Evenepoel about to be caught as we enter Marie-Borestraat. Tibor Del Grosso has been in a very good domestique for Alpecin so far, but the fireworks not out yet. Is it Tyenberg where the guys are going to attack? Doesn't seem so. Arnaud Delis not feeling the strongest to be able to handle Ronde van Vlaanderen. Jenno Bergmoos is going to be our man. Brent van Moor also feeling great. So that is the duo we're working with. Philipsen attacks. What is the response going to be? That is Vermeersch. That is Gotterat. I'm not sure if I should move that. Maybe attack with Kilich towards them. Maybe. Yes, let's do that. Laporte goes. People look at each other. Little Trek is the one responding. Timo Kilich joins this group just in case. We've got Kruisberg in 5 kilometers. So we've got a 7-man group. Oh no, bit more attacks. More attacks. Please don't be Pogacar. It's not. Pogacar and where's the world champion? Van der Poel saving themselves right now. This attack is not going to be successful. We are using Kilich to counter those moves. And the peloton is back. But quite a strategic part of the race here. It's important Jenno Bergmoos doesn't lose many energy. And he's not doing so. So Timo Kilich will be the next domestique for our team. Livens just come to the front. Show your Belgian jersey. Tibor Del Grosso now attacks. I'm just panicking. Pressing the pause button. Van der Poel is here. POGACAR is here. Are they continuing the attack? No. They're waiting for the final Quaremont, it seems. No, here goes Van Aert and here goes Tadej POGACAR. We are at the group. Jenno Bergmo's not with great yellow. Brent Van Moor feeling a bit better, which is quite absurd to be honest, but anyway, we've got attacked by Mats Pedersen now. He's one of the big favorites as well. He has fresh legs. And this group though, 37 riders, they're taking care of attacks each other. So we don't need to spend our energy right now. We need to save it all on Quaremont and Paterberg. Oh, Van der Poel's going. Van der Poel's going. Kiely, come to the front. We're about to start. Oh, the Quaremont and Mathieu van der Poel attacks. Kiely trying to counter the moves. But we need Jenno Bergmo's at the front ASAP. Not a great position, but Van der Poel is just about caught. Come on, Jenno. Come on, Jenno. Let's go 92 energy gel for Paterberg. Kiely is completely done. We're a bit blocked. And Van der Poel attacks. Van der Poel attacks. We're trying to follow Tadej POGACAR with Jenno Bergmo's. Can we do it? We're chasing him. Brent Van Moor, you stop or don't stop? I don't know. But we are at the group of Tadej POGACAR. Meanwhile, Van der Poel has gone 20 seconds clear. Let's get Van der Poel to protect Bergmo's as we enter Paterberg now. Trying to save a bit of red, but not so possible. Come on, Jenno. You've got this. Paterberg time, and we have a group that's going over the Paterberg. This is crazy. It can be a sprint, and we're in a chance to win it right now. This is crazy. We've got an Ineos train in Ronde van Vlaanderen. This is crazy. We've got 17 riders, and indeed, it hasn't been the toughest ronde we've ever done. Is it down to sliders? Is it down to route? Well, the route is quite similar, so it's just the way AI is riding. We're out of bottles, but we do not care. It's 8 kilometers to go to Oudenaarde. A spectacular finale of Ronde van Vlaanderen awaits us. And I think we're going to go for Brent Van Moor, because I've made Brent Van Moor follow Jenno, and Jenno has no energy. So Brent Van Moor, after winning Gent-Wevelgem, will try to do the unthinkable here too. Will it be possible? We're going to find out. Tibor Del Grosso here with a good sprint. Mathieu van der Poel is here. Where is Mats Pedersen? Surely he's the favorite with Tadej POGACAR. He's got 71 sprint. 4 kilometers to go. Bergmo's is cooked. Let's get to the wheel of POGACAR. I think he might attack here. There he is. We're going to follow it. We're going to follow Tadej POGACAR's attack and try to stay in his wheel as long as possible. We've got 12 seconds to the peloton with 2 kilometers to go. Tadej POGACAR is going to be caught. Mats Pedersen is sprinting. Let's go 85 right now. I don't want to lose any places, but no. POGACAR's attack doesn't work. Brent Van Moor sprinting for a podium. Filippo Ganna, meanwhile, passes all of us and wins. POGACAR's attack basically destroyed that group. And Brent Van Moor finishes ahead of Tadej POGACAR in 4th place. It's not a podium, but it's a top 5. It is still a new achievement for us. That was a monstrous sprint by Filippo Ganna, an Italian wins the Ronde van Vlaanderen. Incredible result for us. Despite finishing behind Kung and Turner, we have got a top 5, which I'm very pleased with. And beating Tadej POGACAR, looking at his move, that was quite optimistic, but we went for the win. In the end, we got 4th, so we didn't lose it all. Quite happy with how this ronde turned out. It's crazy that Brent Van Moor has become our cobbles leader. Very unexpected by the 28-year-old, but he seemed to be handling the classics very well. First Gent-Wevelgem, 3rd Dwars, and 4th Ronde. What's he gonna be in Paris-Roubaix? We'll find out later in the episode. But one thing for certain is that our sponsors are very happy. Both of them in the blue zone, and yeah, we're hoping for bigger budgets from both of them in the next year. It's time to put things right with Lennart van Eetveld and prepare for the Ardennes Classic in Itzulia, Basque country. No surprises to see the hill icon in every stage of the race. Honestly, first 3 stages might not be too decisive. Stage 4 though, ending in Eibar, Alto de Uzarza is the Queen stage. Stage 5 is a downhill finish in Orio, and then we have a 20km hilly time trial. Basque Country is just a plus, and with very strong competition in this lineup such as Jonas Vingegaard and Remco Evenepoel, really, I don't expect much here. Since Basque Country is not one of our main objectives, I've decided to play the first 3 stages off camera. You can see the profiles on the right hand side, and stage 1 actually ended in an uphill sprint. But it was Fernando Barcelo winning it, holding off the peloton from the breakaway. Great win by the Spanish rider. He's got 74 hills. We got 7th and 10th, and during that sprint, it actually caused a massive split in the peloton, gaining 30 seconds on riders like Evenepoel and Florian Lipovic. Second stage was another bunch sprint, this time no gaps in the peloton. We get 4th with Lennart van Eetveld. Maxim van Hils won the sprint. And in stage 3, it was Jonas Vingegaard who placed an attack in the last 10 kilometers in that small punchy hills and hauled off the peloton. He gained 12 seconds and in the GC moved to first place. We sit comfortably in the top 10 in 5th place with Lennart van Eetveld. So it's time to play the last 3 stages, which are the more difficult stages. Stage 4 ends in Eibar, a very steep climb at the end awaits us. So with 7 kilometers to go, this race will be won in that final climb. Alto de Uzarza and 51 rider peloton is starting it right now. We got Lars Krabs at the front. We're feeling good and we're setting the pace so far. We want to be at the front when the riders attack. So Lars Krabs is right now at the front. We've got, where are Evenepoel? Evenepoel's not in a great place. Where is Vingegaard? Oh my god, Vingegaard is not in a great place as well. I think it's time to set up a high pace with Victor Sønens. But we need Van Eetveld in the wheel. There we go. There we go. Sønens, Van Eetveld. Evenepoel is here. Evenepoel attacks. Do we follow with Sønens? Let's do that. Let's follow with Sønens with Van Eetveld in the wheel. Try to protect Van Eetveld's red bar as long as possible, because that's what's going to win us the stage today. Can we get to the wheel of Remco? Yes, we can. Where is Jonas Vingegaard? Here he is. I think he's out of red bar as well. I think we can win this stage. So which wheel do I trust more, Evenepoel or Jonas Vingegaard? We've got Stef Kras, Lenny Martinez here, but none of them seem to have any bit of energy. Bit of flat to go. Let's get to the wheel of Jonas Vingegaard. Our red bar is struggling. I think, oh my god, we've gone out of red. We've gone out of red. Let's go 99, but it's not going to be enough. We just don't have the legs to pass them. We had red energy, but we lost it. It's going to be very close, but a painful end to this stage. Vingegaard, Evenepoel and Van Eetveld. We just can't seem to be beating the big boys in this episode. And in the GC, due to Remco's 30-second loss, we're now second, also having an advantage of 21 seconds to Juan Ayuso for second place. And stage 5 is a downhill finish to Orio. It's important to fight for bony seconds today, because Remco Evenepoel will be flying in the final time trial. So for this stage, I want to put pressure on Visma Lease Bike. So I am going to attack with Victor Sønens. Elizari just crashed, so Bora, Red Bull Bora Ansgrohe, just, your rider is crashed, come on, don't pace me back. But Victor Sønens have attacked, trying to join the 7 riders in front. So with 40 kilometers to go, the breakaway have a 3-minute advantage against the peloton. We can win this stage, which will be already very huge success for us. Oh, Victor Sønens struggling with 2 kilometers to go on Alto de Aya here. We're going to climb this 2 times, and Victor Sønens is about to be dropped now. They're going to sprint for the KOM points indeed. Let's try to follow the wheel of Harm van Hoeke here. Last 500 meters. I think we're going to hang on just, but for the stage win, we're definitely not the strongest in the group. It's the final ascent of Alto de Aya now. We've got Rubio at the front, Jan Maas here, Theo Gegenhardt, Sønens is at the front of the group. Rubio attacks, Sonen tries to follow, and I think we have to attack here as well, and that's an attack by Mikel Landa. We need to follow the wheel of Jonas Vingegaard, for sure. Marty, try to follow me, and yeah, let's try to follow the attacks here. Can we do a counterattack? Lutsenko going, Lennart van Eetveld going. Let's try to follow Remco Evenepoel. We can't follow Remco just yet. Come on. Get to the wheel of Remco. Vingegaard is here, and Vingegaard with a counter punch. He gets some time on us. Oh my god, he's gapped us. Come on, get to the wheel of Ayuso. We need to work together, my friend. And Vingegaard is now at the head of the race. He's caught Rubio from the breakaway. And we're trying to catch Jonas Vingegaard. We're going to catch Vingegaard. We are going to catch Jonas Vingegaard. This has been a good success. Now tries Lutsenko. But we need that 10 seconds at the end of the race. 2.9 kilometers to go. It is a downhill finish. Let's sprint with Kras, and then we can sprint in the last meters with Lennart van Eetveld. Lutsenko sprinting as well. 1.4 to go. Let's sprint with Lennart van Eetveld. 700 meters to go. We're close to a stage win. It is Ayuso on our right, but we're going to take the stage win with Lennart van Eetveld. Get our arms up and celebrate. Well, there's a corner, so please, safety first, don't celebrate, but Lennart van Eetveld, see you at the podium, my friend. Great victory in the Basque country. Lotto at the top step of the podium. Thank you, Lennart van Eetveld. Great race he's having so far. And our gap to Jonas decreases to 19 seconds thanks to the stage win with the Boni seconds. And Remco Evenepoel now 41 seconds behind us. We will try our best to keep this advantage in the time trial. Well, I actually wanted to see how close I am in the points classification. We're in the lead by 1 point to Jonathan Narvaez with a time trial to go. Vingegaard, though, 6 points behind us. So, no need to wait. Let's get straight in to the final time trial. Evenepoel and Vingegaard, the main favorites. We are not on the list with our 69 time trial. Let's see what are the losses going to be today. It is 20 kilometers long. It's going to be painful. Here we go. Lennart van Eetveld is underway, but unfortunately it's just a -1 today, because if we had a plus day, actually on a second look to the course, it is quite punchy. Mikel Landa is the provisional leader. That's all I can say about this time trial. So it is a difficult parcours. So first time check coming up. We've tried to push it as best as possible here. It is going to be 1 minute down for Lennart van Eetveld in the climby section of this time trial. 1 minute 30 to Jonas Vingegaard. It's not looking good. Oh, I don't think I could have done anything differently, and Vingegaard flies past us in the last 2 kilometers. Van Eetveld tried to do something in the final kilometer, but we've just got no energy left. Jonas Vingegaard is going to win the time trial, and in a dominant fashion after Catalunya is going to win Itzulia Basque country. And where are we in the GC after that one? Well, Remco just finished 45 seconds. We were over 2 minutes behind Jonas. It is going to be all the way down to 10th place for Lennart van Eetveld. Well, at least we won a stage. Because Vingegaard also sweeps the points classification with this stage win. It's still a major development goal for Lennart van Eetveld to get that time trial up. He's got 4-star potential. We need him to improve if he wants to be a good stage racer. Anyway, that's Basque country done. Let's look at our juniors that are available for us. We've got a 16-year-old who has 63 mountain. That's the best climber our scout Benji has found. In terms of good potential, I see Mauro Keppens, a rider that we've looked before, and Benjamin de Grote, 70 flat and 68 sprint at the age of 18. And nothing very promising from the junior reports so far. Anyway, enough attention given to our youngsters. It's now time to face one of the hardest races in the pro peloton. It is time for the mythical Paris-Roubaix. At some point of the career mode, we want to win the Hell of the North. But today, let's check the favorites first of all. POGACAR and Van der Poel also rides Paris-Roubaix. Tadej Pogacar aiming for his first Paris-Roubaix victory. Will it be possible? We're about to find out. For ourselves though, no surprise, all of our best cobble riders are in the start list. If I would give a pre-race talk to my team, I would just say, give it your all. Let's hope the luck is on our side, but just ride with pride because we've got nothing to lose today. We're in Compiègne and we are underway for this 253 kilometer of spectacle of racing. But the important point, how are the riders feeling? Alex Segert just has a 0 day. Jenno Bergmoes with a +3, 78 cobbles for him, but 78 cobbles also for Segert. Brent van Moor once again with a +3. He also has 78 cobbles. Can anyone top that? Well, Seb Grignard with a +3, also 78. Arnaud Delis, also 78. Talk about a selection headache here. Well, we haven't talked about Timo Kiely. He also has 78 cobbles. Why does all of my team have 78 cobbles? Oh my god. To be honest, on a second thought, I am actually quite happy to have many options to lead us this race because it is a rainy Roubaix. Things are about to happen. It's about to be a crazy edition because we're going to have crashes. We're going to have punctures. So all that bad luck, it can't affect us today. Get ready, guys, because the cobbles are starting and we're starting with a big one. 5-star sector, Trois-Ville to Wiesly in this variant. It's actually quite a legendary variant made by a stage maker called Leon. It is realistic and, oh my god, talking about bad luck, Alex Segert just punctured, but in the first sector, Van Aert also with a puncture. He's still in the peloton though, but punctures all round. The tires are not ready for this sector. So with 130 kilometers to go, not much to report, but we've got another hard cobble sector in Presseu to Famars coming up. The breakaway have a 4-minute advantage, but we're getting close to the mythical Arenberg forest, so let's see you there. Well, before that, Arnaud Delis has crashed for a second time. Paris-Roubaix can really become a hell, and now Jenno Bergmoes has punctured, and that is bad news. That is absolutely bad news for our Belgian rider, because he was one of our favorites to lead us this race. Honestly, that was a good time to crash for Jenno Bergmoes, because if you lose contact with the group, there's no coming back in the hell of the north. Guys, Arnaud Delis has been an absolute hero. He gave his all to give us bottles at the most important part of the race. We're about to start through the Arenberg forest. We're here in the Arenberg forest. It's a puncture for Laporte. Timo Kiely trying to hang on. Arnaud Delis is completely done. Honestly, guys, Brent van Moor seems to be the strongest rider. I don't know why Jenno Bergmoes went into auto mode here, but we have survived through the Arenberg with our team. Oh, it's a puncture for Brent van Moor. It is a puncture for Brent van Moor. Come on, get back. Arnaud Delis is here. Protect Brent van Moor. Protect our leader. Come on. Timo Kiely tries to hang on at this 4-star sector. Alex Segert is here. Jenno Bergmoes also trying to hang on. But our best rider was Brent van Moor, and he's struggling to join the front right now. Arjen Luyvens also drops back, trying to keep Brent van Moor's hopes alive. We're at the back of the group. I think we are safe. Come on, let's get back to the front as soon as possible. In the meanwhile, we've got some attacks at the front. Tom Pidcock tries his luck from 80 kilometers out. And slowly but surely, we are getting into attack territory. Brent van Moor back at the front. So as we go to the final third of the race, our riders are starting to struggle and we're losing contact with the group. Jenno Bergmoes and Brent van Moor, the two riders that are feeling well, and it's an attack by Van Dijke. Pitty goes, Rex goes, the big boys, not yet. They still have few domestiques, but we're getting very close to the point where they'll also attack, and our energy not looking bright. Timo Kiely is the best feeling rider so far. No doubt the strongest rider will win today because with 60 kilometers to go, we only have 5 riders at the front and it's about to be 2 as we come to Auchy-les-Orchies. Sorry about the pronunciation. But anyway, Jenno Bergmoes trying to hang on to the front. We've got another puncture for a Visma Lisa bike rider. Meanwhile, our leader Timo Kiely is there. No, Brent van Moor punctures. Brent van Moor punctures. He surely can't get back after that one. We are with Bergmoos and Kielig, and we're going to go all in for Kielig at the 59 kilometer mark. Tadej Pogacar trying to react to an attack at the same time. Here goes Rex, here goes Pogacar, here goes Pedersen. We're going to stay. We need to conserve energy here because if we, well, I say that, now we're in the second group. Maybe we should have followed those attacks. But it is still a long race. 56 kilometers to go. And we might have nothing to lose. But surely, let's not throw in the towel this early. Mons and Pevel now. Wow, that's a key sector. We are behind in a very key sector. Timo Kielig and Jenno Bergmoos. We're going at our pace. They're only 30 seconds ahead of us. But things not looking good as Kielig punctures as well. Timo Kielig punctures and Seb Grignard punctures. Oh my god, Seb Grignard was also at the front. That is crazy. No, Grignard, you've got energy? Not at all, but just try to get us to the front. Brent van Moor also has not energy, so yeah. With Kielig gone, Bergmoos is at this group, which is the second group. Things not looking great so far. And here it is, attack by Van der Poel with 44 kilometers to go, just as we were hinting about catching the front group. Van der Poel attacks, and Timo Kielig is not getting back to the front. So, not looking great. We are fighting for minor places today with Jenno Bergmoos. So, what's happening at the front? Van der Poel and Pedersen are clear from the favorites group. Pogacar is here. What a race Pitti is having. What a race Lorenz Rex is having. Fedorov here. Stein Fredheim here. These are potential candidates that we should look strengthening our cobbles team because we're not strong enough to be in this group today. That's for certain. Ooh, Pedersen can't follow and Mathieu van der Poel is soloing to victory. He gets a puncture. It is crazy. Pedersen is back. That was the quickest bike switch I've ever seen. No way, and Van der Poel attacks and drops Pedersen again. I have never seen anything like that on PCM. He was back up in 10 seconds. I don't believe it. Cheats. Honestly, I call cheats there. And the group behind with Pogacar is 1 minute behind. The victory is surely Van der Poel's after this. And with Jenno, we're going to be sprinting against Jasper Philipsen for 11th place. Not a top 10, unfortunately. What a ride by Mathieu van der Poel, sprints in fashion and wins Paris-Roubaix. So we're lapped by the second place riders. Wout van Aert finishes second, Pogacar only good enough for 5th. Meanwhile, we're going to be opening up the sprint in this group. Is it Tarling that's opening up? Yep, let's follow him. 1 kilometer to go. Let's sprint with Jenno Bergmoos a bit too early. But it's for minor places anyway. We're going to finish 12th with Jenno. No one's stopping Van der Poel though. He makes it 4 in a row in Paris-Roubaix. He's won both editions we've played in this career mode save. And it wasn't the crashes that made the difference. It was the punctures. All of our riders getting into trouble at some point. Jenno Bergmoos surviving all that and finishing 12th. Next year we want to be up there in that front group. But our team needs improvement, that's for certain. Even with the equipment upgrade, we weren't able to challenge for top 10 this year. And when does that start? Well, that starts with dossiers in May 1. But before that, I just received a mail from Specialized. They're saying that they really would like to continue their sponsorship with us into 2027. Let's have a look at their offer. So the offer is 4 million euros a year for a 1-year contract. And looking at the projection, they were only giving us 3 million a year this season. In my opinion, 4 million euros for a second sponsor is an insane deal and we should accept it. But I want to hear your comments nevertheless, so get down below and comment if you would like to see Specialized as our secondary sponsor for next year also. But yeah, we finished the Cobbled Classics this season and we're going to wrap up the episode here as well. Brent van Moor, the MVP of the Cobbled Classics for our team with a win in Gent-Wevelgem and then 4th place in Ronde van Vlaanderen. Next up on the horizon though, the Ardennes Triple, starting off with Amstel Gold Race, La Flèche Wallonne, and then Liège-Bastogne-Liège, the 4th monument of the season. I'm sure you guys wouldn't want to miss the next episode, so be subscribed, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But for now, goodbye.